Hello everybody, it's Ken Faulkner. Got a video. We got some knives here. They're kind of random. A lot of different styles, different types of knives, but they all have one thing in common, and it has to do with the subject that I'm going to talk about today at the video. I've been collecting knives for a while, been getting into the community. I talked about how I kind of moved from one level to the next and trying different things within the community. And these knives are related to the community in that, and I know you probably have seen this before, that there's channels out there that are selling knives that they've bought for the channel. And they may be selling them because they want to buy more knives. In some cases, they're selling because they got a situation. They need to make some money. They have to take some of the investment that they put into knives, and they need to bring that back just because life happens and you got expenses that come up. So, regardless of the reason why, anytime that you're out there buying a knife from somebody on a channel, I see that as a support. I wish I'd like to support channels. I like to subscribe to channels, comment on videos, like those videos, do all that kind of stuff, because I know that these people are out there working hard, and I am enjoying the content that they're creating and watching it. And I see value in that for me, so I like to put money and time into that sort of thing. So I'll even go to the point of membership on some of the ones that I particularly like and particularly enjoy. And sometimes I'll do Patreon, all those kind of things. Anyway, another way that I feel like I've helped out channels is buying knives. And the first one here on the table, this one here, this one's an Artisan Cutlery Cazador. And this one was being sold by Stella at Stella's Knife Obsession. And so, any of these channels I'm talking about, you might want to go check out if you haven't already. I'm sure many of you have. Stella's Knife Obsession, she has a really great channel, and she does a lot of great lives on Sunday. So anyway, she was doing a knife sale, and I was looking at these knives, and I don't normally want to buy a knife just because, I want to help out. I mean, I could always do that with a donation of some kind. But if I do see a knife in a knife sale that I really like, and normally these people are buying them and they're doing it for the channel, so they're taking good care of the knives. They're maybe not using them, maybe not hard using them. So you can get a pretty good quality knife, and you might get a little bit of a discount from the original price. Normally they'll drop it a bit when they're selling it kind of on the secondary. So I like this knife. I like this the shape, that arc all the way across the back of it. I like the Warncliffe micarta, but it's got a little pop of that titanium anodizing clip, and around the pivot collar, it's a little different kind of like a big old eye or something on the pivot collar. It's different. It's got some artistic aspect to it, and it's artisan cutlery, so you kind of almost expect that. Anyway, though, so this is a very cool little knife, and got good action, flipper only. I may not have gone out and picked this one looking at a website with all the different knives they have. But as far as the knives that she was selling that day, and this is quite a while ago, this is the one that stood out to me. The price seemed right to me, and I said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and contact her. And, these people, you're helping out them, and they're very gracious about it. And they, all my experiences have been, the shipping has been done in a reasonable amount of time, and so it's a great deal. Second one here, this one was one from Nick over Behind the Edge. He got this this knife and had shown it on a video. So I first had seen him on doing a review of it, and boy, man, when I saw him with this knife and he reviewed it, and he actually gave a pretty darn good review, and I just love that blade shape, how tall the grind is on that. It's like maybe 3/4 flat on it, but it's got a great shape, great finger choil, great handles. If you look at that texture on the handles, it's just very cool. Titanium, backspacer, even these crossbar lock type tabs are very, very comfortable and easy to actuate. So I was super excited about that. I'm thinking, I mean, I got to buy one of these. It's Kung Wu. It's the Pulsar, and it's in LMAX steel. And that's one that I hadn't had much experience with, but I've heard a lot about. So anyway, after I saw that video, I decided, hey, I'm going to check out Kung Wu. And you may have seen me do a video a while back on this knife here. I did an unboxing on it. And this is the Kung Wu Zen, also in LMAX. And at the time, the Pulsar wasn't available, but I wanted to pick one up from their catalog, and this one spoke to me. It's got a nice long blade shape. I think it's almost a 4-inch blade shape. Again, nice tall flat, not quite as tall as the Pulsar, but it's got the longer blade, great shape, titanium, nice milling, you know. So I picked that one up, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago, Nick was deciding he needed to sell some knives, and this is one of the ones that was there. And I was thinking, wow, man, I was already thinking I was going to buy that knife. Nick's selling this knife. He's dropped the price from the original price. I think I got to jump on it. And so I knew that something like this was probably going to go pretty quick, so I made sure I contacted him. I probably, at that time, contacted them through Instagram. I know they have emails and Instagram. You know, they'll always give you an opportunity to tell you how to contact them. He said, yeah, you can have it, no problem. So arranged the payment electronically. They got all those modern ways of sending money nowadays with PayPal or Cash App or, you know, Zelle, whatever. I mean, there's so many different ways now. It really makes that chance to buy on the secondary that much easier. This last one here is a knife that I don't know if you have seen my Buck 110 video that I did, and that was one I talked about how I've always wanted to have one just because it's kind of an iconic knife. Well, this one as well is iconic. It's the K-Bar. And this was Donnie B all day. Donnie B all day has been doing a knife sale recently. And so this was within the last few weeks. I bought this from him. And you can see that it's not brand new. You can see that he owned this thing and used it as his own knife. But I'm not the kind of guy, I'm kind of like the guy who, when he goes to buy a car, he's going to get a used car just because I don't want to buy that brand new car. For one thing, I don't want to have to worry about being the first one to put a little scratch on it. For another thing, the price of the car drops so fast as you drive it off the lot. You know, I understand that a lot of people just prefer to buy new cars, but for me, I'll get something used. And it's similar with a knife. I mean, this thing's got all these little, you can see the tip is a little bit worn, a little bit of the coating off of it, but there's nothing here that's going to affect the usability of this knife. And I'm not buying this knife to be a showpiece. I'm not buying it as an investment to resell at some point. I'm buying it because it is a cool knife and it's a part of American history. This is a USA made knife. Definitely Army type of knife that was used by the Army, U.S. Army, it says right there. And you know that this thing had combat in mind and utility in mind as far as survival. And it's just a very cool design. It's got the serrations on it. It's got that leather stacked handle. with the grooves. It's just iconic. I mean, it's really cool. So for me, I was super happy to get that, and he had actually just dropped the price. I guess he had been trying to sell it, and he dropped it a little bit more, you know, and he was paying for the shipping and everything like that. So I got another knife that I've been waiting for and wanting for a long time. In relation to that, there's a couple of stories going on. If you're not familiar with Donnie B all day, he's been around for a long time. I think he's got quite a few subs. I don't remember what his number is now, but he's been around for a long time. He does hard use stuff. He's good friends with Scab over at Choir Boys Outdoors, and Joe from JS Blade Craft. They were all together at Blade Show this year, and I was able to meet them all. Great guys. Anyway, so they're using these fixed blade knives. But Donnie also shows a lot. In fact, they all show a lot of folders and things like that. But they are also showing knives like this. Donnie's got an illness issue, and he's kind of brought it out publicly. When I bought this knife, I knew he was selling knives, but I didn't know why. And it turned out that he needs to raise some money. So the thing is that Donnie is well loved in the community, and certainly by Scab and Joe. So they are working hard. So if you want to find out about what's going on, I know Scab is arranging to do a big what do you call it when you buy the tickets? It's like a giveaway based on a raffle. That's the word. They're going to do a big raffle coming up. They're going to be getting some great knives. They got some Jed Hornbeak is a big custom knife maker. He's going to be donating. I'm sure they're going to get more donations, and they're going to be trying to raise money. And you can get yourself a nice knife in the process. So if you want to find out about that, JS Blade Craft, that's Joe. He has a channel where he's talked about it specifically. And also Scab at Choir Boys Outdoors. That's Choir Boys with a Z at the end, Outdoors. So, and also if you go to Donnie B all day, you can find out some information. He was being quite forth. He's coming forth about his issues that he's having. Had to do with his military service and some of the other service that he's done over the years. So he's kind of been ridden hard and put away wet at times, and he's suffering a little bit for it now, but he's determined to beat this thing. So, you know, I just want to let everybody know about that. Also, Stella, I don't know all the details, and you know, I'm not the kind of guy who's gonna like be asking for details about somebody's condition, but she's got some medical issues, and she's been selling some knives recently and also trying to raise money. I don't know as much about that, but if you're interested in helping her out, also, you know, community member, we can all get behind. We could donate just a little bit of money if you want, you know, and I would recommend it. Okay, so I want to hit up another subject real quick. I'm probably going long on this video. Not too bad. But I want to talk about something that is big for my channel. 250 subs. I did a video a few days ago, or last week, and I was talking about, I was sitting right at like 247 subs for the longest time. And now, all of a sudden, I bumped up. I'm not exactly sure how that happened, but I think possibly Billy over at Apex Alchemy, I think he might have rated one of my videos on one of his lives. Anyhow, however it happened, I'm up over 250 now. Pretty solid of a 257 or something like that. So it's official. I've gotten over that 250 subs, and I'm going to do a giveaway, and it's going to be something that I'm not going to go out and advertise big. I said I was going to be a little sneaky about it. I've kind of given people some forewarning that I'd be sneaky about it, thrown it at the end of the video. So if anybody who's just kind of browsing through knife videos and I'm blah, blah, blahing about these other knives, they'll probably be gone by now. So my first video that I did was with the Serape knife, Towser K. Towser K. And so that is going to be the knife I'm giving away. So I bought this one. I haven't even opened it yet. I figured I'd open it right now, and just to make sure everything's in there. Just do a little QC on it. I'm sure everything's there. But it's brand new. I mean, it's never been used, and you'll see. Got this cool little, you can put it on your belt, knife case. It's got this pretty hefty zipper on it. Got a pocket here. It's got a card. So it's got the information about the knife. And it's got a couple little side pockets. The one I bought and I have, which is mine, I have a couple knives stored in that because it's really nice. This is a normal Kaiser fold out thing. We got, I'm not going to take it out of the package, but you can see there it is, the Towser K with the serape. And another thing that comes with this, there's this little necklace, or maybe you can use it to for a pull on a zipper on a backpack or something like that. I don't know if you can read it, but it says rule number 9. It's kind of stamped in there. And it's also got the Kaiser symbol on this side. It's also got a little bead on mine. I kind of did a little leather thing on the end with the bead on it. I don't normally use those, but I did for this one since it came with it. And I believe that it's got some hardware that comes with it, so some replacement hardware if you need it. I believe that's it. But anyway, that's all going to be in there, and this is going to be the main knife of the giveaway, and all those little doodads part of it, and all coming in the box. Oh, gotta put that Kaiser thing away. I'll put this away later. All in this nice box. It's got all the serape colors on the side. But on top of that, and talking about the community and how cool they are, I got a message from one of my friends in the community, Sawtooth Dave. And if you haven't seen Sawtooth Dave's videos, he's just a fun guy, interesting guy. As far as knives are concerned, he's got a certain range that he likes, and I love watching him. I don't really own much in the way of what he has, but it doesn't mean that I don't love to watch his channel and hear talk about it, because he really loves those knives. These are bruisers, little large knives. This one is not a bruiser, although it's one of the bigger Kaisers, but he sent this to me and said he wanted to donate this as part of the giveaway. Obviously this isn't like a brand new knife, and I don't know the history of it or anything like that, but I think it's a cool addition to this giveaway. So again, Kaiser, but this is more of a traditional packaging, and so it's got the fold out thing inside here, so you'll have 2 of those, not just one. And then this one is called the Inyan. Big, oh man, it's a big blade. Now that kind of goes along with Sawtooth Dave's stuff, although this would be way too small for him. The Inyan. I think it's a, I can't see what the steel is in here. It almost looks like M390. Hang on a second. I'll put it in the comments. Maybe it's 154. Let's see. Inyan. So I haven't really checked it out too much, but it does have these cool micarta with the bolsters. You can always look it up on their website, find out information about it if you want. But either way, yeah, it looks like M390. You can see that. And I'm not sure, it looks like it's a carbon fiber bolster on that thing. It's a liner lock. Very nice action. And cool knife. I love that OD green sort of micarta. So this is a very, very nice knife that he offered as part of the giveaway, and I am super thankful to him. Very cool guy. And then you got that extra hardware again. And that will all be packaged up in this box and part of the giveaway. First giveaway for me on the channel. I've sent knives to other channels for giveaways, but never actually done one myself. So still got to figure out comment pickers or whatever. What I want to do is I want to have the rules be that in order to enter the giveaway, you are going to comment with the word sneaky in the comments. And so like the video, but in the comments, make sure if you make a comment, put the word sneaky in there. And you might not want to be too obvious and say, oh, here's for the sneaky giveaway, because then anybody reading the comments, they might see it and they may not have watched to the end of the video. And, you know, then your chances go down. But then if you want to advertise, I don't care. That's fine. I just want somebody to win. I know I've heard that sometimes when you do a giveaway, everybody will enter because they see giveaway in the description of the video. And then you do a week later, you come on and you do the comment picker, and the first one you pick, they never respond because maybe they watch your videos once and never again. Or, you know, and then the second one, same thing. I'm hoping that this is going to be somebody who's more consistently watching my videos, and that the first person I find will be the person to win. Other rules are going to be, it's going to be U.S. mailing address. You got to be over 18. These are all those standard things. You know, who I decide is final. I don't want to make anybody upset. Maybe somebody's going to be mad, hey, you didn't put giveaway in the comments or whatever. It's my channel. I'm paying for this stuff, except for this one, which is Sawtooth Dave. He paid for it, or yeah, I'm sure he paid for it. So, you know, you got to accept that. I'm going to try to be as fair as I can be. So yeah, you're going to have to look out in about a week. You know, I do videos like about once a week. Lately I've been making 2 on Sunday and putting it out another one on Tuesday or something like that. So just keep an eye out for the next week's video. And I'll do something live there. I'll either do, I don't know what kind of picker I'm going to use, but it'll be something. Or maybe it'll be a sheet of paper and everybody get a number, and there'll be a random number generator or something. But it's going to be, you know, something that I feel is random and fair. And so yeah, that's it. Nothing too unusual about the giveaway, except for it's my first one. And I hope that somebody who really likes these knives is gonna win this thing. I'm also gonna throw in a few things, swag. They got a Kaiser hat, since they're Kaiser knives I'm giving away. It's a Kaiser hat. I got some stickers. This is it's the 10th anniversary for Kaiser, and they have this, if I can get it out. They have this coin, and it's a Kaiser coin, and it is the 10th anniversary. Action for you, Kaiser, 10th anniversary coin. I'm going to throw that one in. Then just kind of some random stickers. I don't have my stickers all organized, but of course I got to have some Bees Blades stickers in there, Lefty EDC, traditional pocket knives, Rose Crafts, just some of my favorites. I like this sticker, just kind of, it's kind of fun. Wander Tactical Research Team. Smoky Mountain, Kaiser, of course Kaiser, Lancelot Leather. There's a bunch of these cool little drop bear ones from Kaiser, 10th anniversary. Desert Warrior. DLT Trading, Bees Blades, Spyderco, Tempest Knives. Saturday Night Live, Knife Live. I'm going to throw a Band-Aid in there. And another drop bear sticker. So, you know, a few stickers. Not a huge pack, but, you know, it's always fun to get a few stickers. So, that'll all be part of the fun. If I think of anything else, maybe I'll throw it in as a surprise. But that's basically it, guys. Long video. And I hope that this turns out well. Hopefully this is the first of many giveaways. And, you know, it took me like 4 months to get to 250, so I don't know if it's going to be 4 months to the 500 or if it's going to be 3 months, maybe it'll start getting a little faster. Who knows? It's fine either way. Maybe I'll do a giveaway just to do a giveaway. I don't know, just for fun. If this turns out to be a good experience, I may get addicted to it and decide that I need to do more giveaways. Anyway, so get in on the video if you're interested, and I hope you enjoyed my talk about the community, and hope you have a good rest of good 4th of July coming up. And that's it, I guess. I'll see you all next time on the next video. Bye.